What's up, you two? RC Buster back over here with an update on the results of the first cap pack. I finally finished this last night. I just couldn't let that go. I was like, I really have to finish this. I want to test this out. I want to see how good this thing is going to perform. So, finished her up. Heat shrunk her nice. Tied her to the center there as best I could for now. And I was going to be using a mass AS150 connectors, but they shipped me a bunch of connectors and they forgot to put the anti-spark connectors. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to use these for now. And I had cut these wires a little too short anyways on the cap pack, so I wasn't going to be able to fit the connectors on. I'm like, I just want to get this testing in, so when I get the new mass AS150 anti-spark connectors in, then I'll swap everything out. And I still have to test the other packs, so the polymer caps. I'm going to build that up next. But for now, this is using 6 times the caps that Castle Creation uses, except that they are 50 volts instead of 35 volts. And they're 560 microfarad caps. And that's for a total like 3,360 microfarad plus minus 20% tolerance. So I did a run. I did forget to bring, I left to work this morning and I meant to bring my battery charger because I already did quite a few passes on these batteries and I needed to charge them up. So I had one of those, oh look, a butterfly moment. I came in the house again to go get my battery charger and I found something else and did something else and completely forgot about it. But anyways, so I was already running low voltage and I didn't worry too much. I just wanted to test out the cap pack because the last time I did a run on this car at top speeds of 84 miles an hour, I was still getting like 2.8 volts of ripple, which was pretty close to the 10% already. And that was only at 84 at 97, the last run that I did before the cap pack installation. I was running at just over 3 volts of ripple. So this last run that I just did right now, I ran and I did 94 miles an hour. It wasn't the best run. My battery was running down, but it's all right. I mean, it's still somewhat good data anyway, considering that I was still getting close to 3 volts of ripple at 84 miles an hour. So I just did 94 miles an hour now, and here's what we got for numbers. The my highest ripple voltage was at 0.94 on this run. Did 125 amps and 4.9 horsepower, just under 5 horsepower. The 97 miles an hour run was 7.33. So it's kind of interesting because between 94 and 97, just 3 miles an hour, there's only 125 amps max when I drew almost just under 180 amps for the 97 and 7.33 horsepower for the 97 run. But even so, I still got cool temps on my ESC, 104 and 80 for the motor. I mean, this is beast right here, and I can't believe I'm getting these temps. And I am planning to very soon maybe just upgrade this guy to the XLX2, which I believe was like about 400, 500 amps. But amazing setup. Even when I did the 3 passes on the 97, the highest temperature I got was for the ESC was like 140 degrees and 129 degrees for the motor temp. So that's pretty damn good. And I don't have any heat sink on this. And the ESC is just running on the stock fan. That's it. So that's pretty awesome. Castle did some pretty good stuff with this compared to the Mamba Monster X, the 6S version ESC. So let's see what else we have here. Instead of 87 like I did on my 97 mile run, I have 84.7 power out total. But here's a nice thing. We'll move our cursor. Let's see. find the highest peak where where I'm doing my speed run. It was right about here. This is where the most power out was for the throttle. And that should be close to the 87, 80 up, 84.6, 84.7 right there. And I had 0.57 volts of ripple. This is amazing. That means that this cap pack actually performs amazing. 0 volts would be the perfect ideal for ripple, but we're not living in a perfect world. You're gonna get some no matter what. So just over half a volt of ripple is amazing. This blows my mind. I was like, this is a major difference between no cap pack and running on a cap pack. So that's a serious reduction from just over 3 volts that I was getting on ripple. And I believe, if my memory serves me correct, I have to pull it down. Actually, you know what? Let me just pull that up right now. Pull it down on my last run, the 97 miles an hour. I want to compare at the peak throttle. Let's see, that was right around here, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see, at the peak throttle right there, 1.27 volts. So that's a major drop. And the overall was like 2.9. It was 3 volts. Yeah, just under 3 volts. 3 volts, the max ripple. And in the middle of the peak of the run, I was drawing 1.27. So I managed to do a serious drop on this cap pack. Next is going to be the polymer. I want to see how the polymer caps are going to compare to this puppy. And try to run it around the same miles per hour, just so that I can keep everything kind of even. So we'll see, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick update on the data for this guy. Take a quick look of it. 73,000 RPM max, 7.33 and 176.8 versus this other run, 125.3 amps, 4.972 horsepower, and 70,000 RPM. It's amazing. Just a few miles an hour difference on the speed run, and quite a bit of difference in numbers. But I'm going to charge up before I try the polymer caps. I want to charge these packs up again. I want to do a similar run again compared to this run, the 97 miles an hour run, and see how the numbers compare without the cap pack. But so far, this homemade cap pack that I engineered is looking pretty promising. That's awesome. All right, guys, if you like this, you have any questions, please leave them down below. And please don't forget to thumbs up if you like this material, and subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to keep these videos coming as best as I can, guys. I'm just trying to give things to you get as straightforward and honest as I can. No hidden things here. I'm revealing everything during this whole process. All right, guys, man. Ciao.